to another episode from our show, We Have an Altar. And one of the altars we all love is the cross. On the cross, our Lord became the priest and the sacrifice, and the cross became the altar upon which he offered his own self as an aroma, as a beautiful smelling sacrifice before his Father for him to have mercy upon us. But what is the cross to me as an altar? In John 8, our Lord said, "If you abide in my word, you are my disciples indeed. You shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free." They answered him, "We are Abraham's descendants. We have never been under bondage to anyone. How can you say you will be made free?" Jesus answered them, "Most assuredly I say to you, whoever commits sin is a slave of sin." The cross is our liberty. The cross is our freedom. So the cross you go to as an altar and you want to be free. St. Paul wrote in Galatians 5, "Stand fast therefore in the liberty by which Christ has made us free, and do not be entangled again with the yoke of bondage." We are all entangled with the yoke of bondage. We claim we are free. We actually sing, "I am free." We actually say, "I am a free man in a free country." But when you get down to the actual truth, how many things you cannot stop, how many things you are obliged to do, obliged to say, obliged to be in. And that's why stand fast, therefore, in the liberty by which Christ has made us free. Our Lord made us free through the cross as his altar. The cross became the key that unlocked the locks of our bondage. We were bonded by chains of sins, and the cross came and broke this chain, and we became free. And strangely, the liberty we are now enjoying in the cross is called the true freedom. Because we all claim we are free. A lot of people, even the addicts, will say, "I'm free." But when you go down to actual freedom, there is a freedom, but there is a freedom indeed, or a true freedom. As Christ said, "I say to you, whoever commits a sin is a slave of sin." And if the Son freed you, you will be freed indeed. And that's what I mean by becoming free indeed. And liberty is an opportunity, is a chance. It's almost opening the sanctuary and you open your eyes to see the altar. You have the right not to open your eyes and you won't see the altar. But to see the altar and to enjoy the freedom within the altar is the cross. Galatians 5:13 we read, "You have been called to liberty. Do not use liberty as an opportunity for the flesh, but through love serve one another." If you are called to liberty, why are you under bondage again? If the cross had freed you and broken the chains of bondage, why you give your hands back again to sin? Why do you submit back again to bondage if you were freed? Brethren, you have been called to liberty. Only do not use liberty as an opportunity for the flesh, but through love. If you were called to be free, why are you coming back, and because you are free, you're going to the wrong place and say, "I'm free, I can do everything. I'm free, I can smoke anything. I'm free, I can be with any relation. And you are submitting your own liberty to slavery. The cross had freed you indeed. The altar has been opened. The cross is the bridge to liberty. So the true liberty, as St. Paul says it, all things are lawful for me, but all things are not helpful. All things are lawful for me, but I will not be brought under the power of any. Foods for the stomach and the stomach for foods, but God will destroy both it and them. Now the body is not for sexual immorality, but for the Lord, and the Lord for the body. So the true freedom, when you say, I am able to do all things, but not all things are good for me. And that's why there are three principles that control everyone's move. And when we come back, we'll review each and every one of them. See you right back. Welcome back to We Have an Altar. My liberty is my cross. And there are three principles that govern and control us in every action and every move. All things are lawful for me, but number one, not all things are helpful. Nothing to control me, and not all things edify. Every movement, every action, every decision that you are going to subject yourself to, ask these three questions. Yes, you have the right to do anything because you are a free man, because you are, all things are lawful for me. But ask yourself, is it helpful? Is it edifying, building? Is it going to control me? Is the answer of one or all are negative? Don't proceed. You are giving your liberty back to slavery. Not all things edify. Ask yourself, is it edifying my personality? Is my altar is going to look better by doing that? Is it edifying my feelings and emotions? Is it improving my spirituality, my body? If the answer is no, then this is not good for you. Is it improving the people around me? Is it helping myself and my friends? If it's not, why are you proceeding? Not all things edifying. There is a lot of things in the media and the TV and internet, they are not edifying. They are not meant to edify. They are actually created, constructed, designed to actually enslave you, control you. How many people said, I will only watch one-time porn just to see what it is, and now they cannot stop watching? How many people said, I want to have just to try the smoke, and now they can't stop? How many people said, I want to try this relation, and now they cannot stop? Everything is lawful, but not everything edifying. Not everything is building, or not everything is lawful, and not everything without controlling me. Ask yourself, what is controlling me? Because the altar needs to be liberated, need to be free. Am I controlled by an emotional relation? Am I controlled by fashion, by the world, by a lot of stimulants, drugs and pills and other things? Am I controlled by satisfying people around me, or am I controlled by my own friends? If any of these are happening, don't call yourself liberated or free. You are not free to choose your friends, apparently. You can't lose a relationship. Apparently, you cannot not use your phone sometimes. Apparently, your phone has controlled you. Apparently, there are things in the computer you must visit every day, maybe more than once. Apparently, you are not a free man after all. The altar is the cross where my liberty is. And my liberty, when I say, I am free to do anything as long as these three principles are fulfilled. Is it going to control me? If the answer is yes, don't do it. Is it going to help me? If the answer is yes, fine. Is it going to build me, edify me, improve me, enhance me? If the answer is yes, that's fine. So, to really go back and choose your action or your movement, don't claim liberty. Don't claim I am free if the cross has not freed you indeed. The cross is my freedom. The cross is my liberty. Are you free or you are truly free? And when we meet in another episode, we'll discuss another altar. We have an altar. See you soon. Thanks.